Hello Aries, welcome to your June 2019 tarot card reading. I am super excited to be here with you this evening. I tell you, time is flying by, you know what I mean? And I have so many more readings to do. But I am super excited. I had a couple of flukes happen, and now I am getting around to completing more of my readings. I'm pretty sure I am not going to make it by June 1st, but I'm glad to be here with you guys this evening. I am going to, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share so you stay abreast on your readings as they become available. Moving into June, I will be doing a mid-month update, so be sure to look out for that, as well as a pick a card read or two. We'll see, you know, what time allows, and if you make your presence known and as spirit moves, I will certainly do more than one. So let's get started, dear Aries, okay? Let's see what the present energy is for my dear Aries moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear spirit. And I have transformation, present energy. All right, moving forward. Let's look at the energy for my dear divine masculine, Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear spirit, for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. And I have Thunderbolt. Wow, Aries, what's going on with you this month? All right. Dear spirit, please show me the energies for my dear divine feminine, Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear spirit, the energies for my dear divine feminine, Aries, moving into the month of June. Aloneness. Now, I want you to keep in mind with the divine masculine and the divine feminine pulls that these cards may be interpreted backwards, okay? This is a look at your energies. Right now, I'm pulling for the evolving energies from my dear Aries. Moving into June, what will be the evolving energies? Or, like I like to say, your headliners, dear Aries. Moving into the month of June. What will be the evolving energies, dear spirit, for my divine masculine, divine feminine, Aries? Moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me. Ten of Clouds, Rebirth. Please show me the evolving energies for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear spirit, for my Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. We are the world. Ten of Rainbows. Please show me the final evolving energies for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear spirit, for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Change. Okay, dear Aries, so let's get started. Your month is starting out with the transformation card. Now, in traditional tarot, the transformation is equivalent to the death tarot, which means there is a major closing or ending, you know, happening in your life at this juncture, likely moving into June. As you can see, this figure here is sitting on a bed of lotus flowers, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a face, dear Aries, looking up at the sky, and it's like this angel of transformation has come in to say, wake up, dear Aries. It's time to turn the page to a particular chapter in your life. Okay, so we're going to get more clarity on this card. Transformation is not about death per se. You know, death, you know, the death tarot has been one of those tarots that has been very much feared in the past. when it comes to tarot, but that's not what the death is. Very rarely indicative of anything physical. It's mainly talking about closing the chapter so that you can evolve or transform into another phase within your life, dear Aries, okay? So there's going to be an ending somewhere in your life. This could pertain to a relationship. This could pertain to a change within your career. Maybe the ending of studies. Who knows, you know? There's so many different angles that this transformation card could represent. So please clarify, dear Spirit, for my Aries, the transformation tarot moving into the month of June 2019. Please show me, dear Spirit. And we have omens. Wow, I'm going to tell you guys something. I've been getting the rendition of the moon tarot in very different, you know, cards, very different displays. But, you know, this definitely is not the moon tarot, but it definitely highlights the moon significantly. This is the Omens Tarot or the Tower Tarot. There's going to be, and this is clarifying transformations, there's going to be a shocking change that comes about this month for you, dear Aries, okay? This may be something that was not seen, okay? Something that you did not see coming, perhaps. It's shocking. Nonetheless, it's an omen, okay? You did not see it coming physically, but in your spirit, you felt it. Likely, okay? This card represents trouble ahead, sudden and unexpected events, seemingly senseless destruction. So whatever is happening, you don't feel like whatever is happening was supposed to happen as it happened. You know what I mean? Like this event is shocking you right now, okay? And this shocking event is what's leading to this transformation in your life, this closing of a chapter in your life. Okay? And this event may occur somewhere around one of the major moon cycles. Now, the new moon is the moon cycle where the moon is least visible, okay? So this particular shocking event could come maybe in the second or third week of June, okay? Nonetheless, it leads you to the transformation stage where it's like your angels and your guides are there saying, okay, wake up, dear Aries. All right, it's time to turn the page. It's time to turn the chapter in your life on a particular situation or based on a particular event in your life, okay? But we're going to clarify further. Let's see if we can get a more physical take on what this may pertain to, dear Aries. Moving into the month of June, please show us, dear Spirit. Please clarify the Omens Tarot. This tarot moment for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Aries, moving into the month of June. The way that jumped out, you know. Okay. Queen of Cups. Wow. Well, this is interesting because the Queen of Cups is a very loving queen. She's very stable. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She gives it her all, okay? She has this cup of love in her hand and she feels like she's given everything that she had to a particular situation or experience in her life, to a particular person perhaps. Nonetheless, after what she feels as giving her all, this shocking event takes her off guard, you know, coming into June. And as a result, she's understanding that it's time to close a particular chapter on this particular experience, on this particular circumstance, on this particular place in her life at this stage, moving into June. Again, this can pertain to any aspect of your life. This could pertain to a job situation, a relationship. I'm inclined to believe that for many of my Aries, this is an emotional situation because the Queen of Cups has made her presence known. This Queen of Cups energy tells me this may be an aspect that's happening to the Divine Feminine moving into June, okay? But this is just the present situation moving into June. We're going to see what the evolving energies have to say about all this, okay? So bear with me. And let's look at the Divine Masculine. Let's take a look at the Divine Masculine. What we have is the Thunderbolt. As you can see with this Thunderbolt Tarot, there's lightning coming down. There's people, I don't want to get a glare, guys. There's people falling down, okay? You don't have the building. What you have is a person in a meditative state, okay? Sitting there, and old viewpoints are falling away, all right? There's a significant change, a shocking event, because that lightning also signifies or signals that there is a shocking event, and it further clarifies the Omen Tarot. So there's a definite change, okay? It's shocking. It's like a total change. It's kind of has a permanent sense to it. Not saying that it's permanent, but you know, this change is perhaps has been a long time coming, just based on the fact that the Transformation Tarot showed up. Nonetheless, the shocking event is being felt by the Divine Masculine. And what we're going to do is we're going to clarify further what this is all about for my dear Divine Masculine, the Thunderbolt moment. What's going on? You know, lightning doesn't strike the same place twice. So whatever this change is, dear Aries, it's meant to be. You know, it's just a change that maybe it was called upon based on others' decisions, or it was called on based on what you've, you know, called upon in your life and the things that you want in your life, okay? So please clarify the Thunderbolt for my dear Divine Masculine, Twin Flame, Aries, moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aries. And I have the Nine of Earth. Wow, this is very interesting because, as you can see, there's a cow on this card, okay? And there's a lot of guys just sitting around this card. I mean, this cow. Nobody's really milking him. You know what I mean? The Nine of Earth is equivalent to the Nine of Pentacles tarot in traditional tarot, okay? This is about independence, all right? This is about, you know, having opportunity to understand that you are abundant on your own, that you are connected on your own, okay? The wisest thing to do is nothing except savor the moment and all its sensual pleasures. There's no need to worry about the past or future. There's no need to rush into anything. There's just a need to enjoy life as it is, okay? So this Thunderbolt moment came after a period of perhaps the Divine Masculine being alone for a period of time, really understanding how abundant he is on his own, okay? Not being afraid to face the music of life, not being afraid to connect on his own, not being afraid to being true to him, okay? And as a result, this kicked off a Thunderbolt moment in his life where he had to change things. And those things that he called upon per spirit weren't necessarily something that he consciously did. It's a natural result of his attractiveness to, or his attraction, okay, to the, sometimes when spirit, it just rolls out, but his attraction to his ability to be abundant on his own. And then this kind of sparked off a Thunderbolt moment where all of his old viewpoints, so I'm thinking that this is old viewpoint, fell by the wayside. But let's clarify the Nine of Earth for my dear Divine Masculine. This could also indicate that this Divine Masculine is very comfortable being single. He's very comfortable being on his own, you know. And so some of the old thought patterns that he has since discarded, because he is ready to move on to the next phase of his life, okay? Or, you know, pursue those beliefs that more that resonate with him more than what he previously believed, okay? But we're clarifying, and we have the Four of Wands. So this is about celebration. This is about stability. This is about marriage, okay? And somehow, this Four of Wands situation, it led to a feeling of independence and abundance for somebody. All right? So this could be, as it pertains to the Divine Masculine, you know, that he has discovered something else within himself, okay? He went through a celebration, a period of sharing, a period of stability. And then he realized that instead of having all of these people around him, he is just as stable and abundant on his own. And this has been incremental in changing his thought processes, okay? About how he sees the world and how life should be. So this definitely indicates a definite change in what he considers to be stability, okay? All right? He thought at one time, perhaps, some of my dear Aries, divine masculines, thought that his happiness depended on others. But now he's definitely appreciating his independence and understanding that his happiness, his stability, isn't dependent on anybody but himself. And as a result, he's changed many thought processes that he once held dear. Okay? Moving on to the Divine Feminine, we have the Aloneness card, okay? This is the card of self-imposed isolation, okay? The Divine Feminine is isolating herself and connecting with the divine. She's isolating herself and pondering things over in her mind, okay? Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, I dropped the card. Just a second. Okay, dear Aries. Getting a little too excited, I think. Okay, so the Aloneness card we already went over, and we want to clarify what this is about. Okay, dear Spirit, please clarify Aloneness or the Hermit Tarot for my dear Aries. Moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Aries. Moving into June. And I have the Six of Earth because, dear Aries, this life is all about equal share of give and take. In order to receive, we have to give. In order to give, you have to be sure that things are balanced, okay? This is a lesson perhaps that's being learned in life. This card is about transition from one state to another state, okay? A touchstone, a safe place, okay? This is about transitioning. This is about transition, okay? This is about finding your safe place. This is about finding your balance, okay? And this is probably what sparked your interest in going within. But what I'm seeing also in this card, dear, let's adjust this light. This light is, I love it, but it just leaves a glare, so I'm trying to find my space, okay? This particular card, these particular cards tell me that not only are you going inside, okay, and you're finding your balance, but you're already starting to emit light now, okay? You're emitting light. Light meaning truth. Light meaning love. Light meaning peace. All right? Finding that balance, okay? You're evolving to a new state, and as a result, you've had to take time alone, perhaps, for some of my dear Aries. But let's clarify further the Six of Earth. The Six of Earth is definitely equivalent to the Six of Pentacles. It's about maybe, you know, some of my dear Aries gave, and now they're at the point that they understand that, you know, they just can't give without receiving, or they'll become depleted. Another angle with this card is that some of my Aries perhaps received a lot, receive without giving, and they're starting to understand the importance of give and take in any situation or any scenario in life, okay? Please clarify the Six of Earth for my dear. The cards want to jump out, dear Aries, for you. And because there's just two, I'm going to take both of them. This is the Fool. I'm going to take this as the secondary card, and we'll come back to that. But the main clarifying card was the Seven of Swords. This is about deception. You know, this could be that you, dear Aries, were deceived in some sense. You feel deceived. As you can see, this person has these swords in their hands, okay? And they're walking down this alleyway. They feel like they've won. They're taking their swords and they're moving along, okay? This could indicate somebody in your life who has been deceptive, or you feel that has been deceptive in your life. And as a result, you understand that you have to face your reality, and you have to face the state of how things are. You know, what is, okay? You know, sometimes this card can also indicate that we were deceiving ourselves in some way, dear Aries, okay? Nonetheless, you're finding your balance, okay? Maybe somebody else was deceiving themselves and you've initiated balance. Nonetheless, you've gone within because you want to know the truth. You want to illuminate the light which highlights your path ahead in this particular situation. I find this very interesting because you did get the transformation tarot, which means closing a chapter in your life, moving on and illuminating the new path ahead, but first going within and discarding of any illusion, delusion, or any type of deception that may have been going on within your life, dear Divine Feminine, okay? Let's take a look at the evolving energies. Let's see what's happening, dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminines, moving into June. And we have the 10 of Clouds, okay? This is about rebirth. This is about something has ended, yet with something ending, we are rising out of the ashes like the phoenix, okay? And as a result, this person is playing the flute, okay? This lion has awakened from his slumber, okay? The 10 of Clouds will be equivalent to the 10 of Swords energy, which means that you may have felt at a particular time that you had swords put in your back, okay? But now you're arising like the phoenix, facing your truth and open to proceeding down the path, which represents your new beginnings, okay? All right, so this is not a card of heartache and pain. This is actually rising up from the ashes after having faced perhaps some heartache and pain in life. Guys, forgive me. I don't know why my sage keeps going out, but I just love the smell of it, you know? So I thought I would just kind of trigger that again. All right, but we're going to clarify for my evolving energies for my dear Aries. Moving into June 2019, dear Spirit, please tell me what this 10 of Clouds energy is about for my dear Aries. Moving into the month of June 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit. This one jumped out, so this is your card. The 8 of Fire, dear Aries, okay? This card is very interesting. As you can see, this guy seems to be in the middle of the ocean, okay? And there's a lot of waves, you know, all about, you know, those waves to me indicate a lot of changes emotionally, okay, within somebody within your sphere, all right? And this planet is having impact, okay? This planet happens to be the planet of Neptune, all right? This is about daydreams and fantasies, a desire for mystery, using the energy of illusions, okay? All right, and so perhaps some of my dear Aries have been having dreams, all right, or somebody's been dreaming about them. Nonetheless, these dreams have encouraged you to disengage from illusion or delusion and rebirth into the great being that you are, dear Aries. So whatever's been happening in your life, you're ready to go on to the next phase. Neptune is having a major impact in your life this month, dear Aries, okay? Well, we're going to clarify the 8 of Fire. The 8 of Fire would be equivalent to the 8 of Wands. This could mean also that some of you guys may have received some communication which has triggered this rebirth in your life. Some communication that could have been brought on by the Tower energy, you know, that came in earlier in our read. Nonetheless, it's dispelling illusion, it's dispelling daydreams, or either you're daydreaming about something new in your life, dear Aries. And this is creating an energy of rebirth, okay, for many of my dear Aries moving into June. All right, and to clarify, I have the 4 of Cups, because many of my dear Aries went through a period of time where maybe they were not accepting an offer, okay? There was a cup of love, offer materially, a offer emotionally put on the table. Some of my Aries have spent much time kind of discussing with their friends and family, perhaps, about what it is they should do or what direction they should take, okay? And in the meantime, amongst these discussions, the planet Neptune came in and a communication was received, all right? And it dispelled any illusions and delusions, and it triggered this sense of rebirth energy that's moving into your month this month, dear Aries, okay? So let's see what else is going on with my dear Aries, okay? We have the 10 of Rainbows. We are the world. All right, this is a beautiful card, guys. As you can see, there's the planet Earth there, and you have humans that they're holding hands around the Earth. They're connecting, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is a very stable card. It's a very earthly card. It's about connecting the dots, okay? Connecting to your stability, all right? Connecting to your wealth, all right? Connecting to what is meant for you in this lifetime. Understanding the connectedness of all, dear Aries, okay? But let's clarify, we are the world. There's some stable aspect coming in, some material aspect that's going to create a sense of stability for you this month. That jumped out, so I'm going to go with it, okay? And it's going to be because you're going to receive an offer, all right? It's a material offer, all right? It's a practical offer, all right? And it's coming in to initiate this 10 of rainbows. It's going to start off as an ace of earth sentiment, but it's going to create some sense of stability for you moving into June, dear Aries, okay? So if you are worried about anything in your life, don't worry about it materially. Things are going to work out well. You know, this is Ace of Pentacles is about potential, all the potential you could hope for. And you can understand that anything is possible. So there's going to be some type of energy that moves in this month that lets you know that anything is possible. And as a result, it's going to lead you to this energy of feeling like we are the world, of feeling like you are stable, feeling like you're coming into some fulfillment practically in your life, dear Aries. Let's clarify the Ace of Earth for my dear Aries, dear Spirit. Moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify for my Aries. Okay. Knight of Cups. Because, dear Aries, some of my dear Aries have an offer coming in. There's this loving, emotional force coming in, bringing with him a cup of love, okay? He's taking the scenic route. He's taking the route of beauty because that's who he is, all right? And he's likely moving in to present an idea to you, all right? And this idea is going to be practical. It's going to be one of those situations where it's like, let's go on a movie, go to a movie. Let's go out and hang out. Let's go enjoy nature. Let's go, you know, just get to know each other. There's going to be some material offer of love coming in. It's going to be the first fruits or the first steps in the process. Nonetheless, it's going to make you understand or help you to understand that you are the world. We are the world. Everything's connected and that everything in this world happens for a reason. Even when we go through this aloneness phase, okay? Where we have to go in and understand what this transformation or closing the chapter in a particular situation in our life is about. It is a situation where, you know, we have a shocking moment in life. We don't understand why it may have happened, divine masculine. And then we understand the importance of rebirth, all right? And killing delusion in order for us to be able to experience the Ten of Pentacles moment and truly appreciate and experience the practical aspects of stability and family and oneness with somebody who is likely bringing in a cup of love to you. Now, this could be romantic. This could be a friendship. This could also be, you know, definitely in your career path because we have the Pentacles showing up twice. So even if something's not going so well in your romantic life, perhaps this offer that's coming in, the emotional fulfillment, sparks you or introduces you to a situation where you are able to initiate a particular idea within your life, which leads to financial abundance, okay? Moving along, the last evolving energy is change because the Wheel of Fortune is changing, okay? The Wheel of Fortune doesn't just change randomly. This is based on our decisions in life, dear Aries, okay? So there was a decision made. The Wheel of Fortune has turned per those decisions. This decision could have been initiated by you or initiated by somebody that you love or you know. Nonetheless, the Wheel of Fortune change has stepped in order to make things go in a different direction in your life. Now, if things have been feeling down and it coming into June, it looks like, you may, with the transformation and the shocking events, that have occurred. You may feel like, okay, things aren't going to get better, okay? Good news, Aries, they are going to get better, because if you feel yourself in that sentiment in the month of June, the wheel of change has come in to let you know that everything's going to be made right. Everything's going to be okay. This change is destined per our decisions. This change is destined per our situations, you know, per our engagements, and it has stepped in to turn the wheel in the opposite direction. This is the wheel of destiny, okay? Destiny based on our life calling, our life decisions, our life experiences. But let's clarify, dear Spirit, the change. Tarot for my dear Aries. And I have the Yule. This is an interesting card, isn't it? It is, there's these two guys, and they have like this bundle. They're in the snow. So perhaps some of my dear Aries have gone through a particular situation where they felt like they were left out in the snow. The Yule is equivalent to the Death Tarot, okay? This is about the end of something. A moment of darkness before the dawn, you know? A crisis of faith, fear of or hope for change. So this change wheel steps in after the death phase. This further confirms how the energy is moving into the month of June, all right? You have the transformation tarot, and then you have the Yule tarot coming up soon after, which definitely indicates that a change has happened in your life this month in some area, in some arena. Remember, even though this is twin flame love journey, this could speak to any aspect of your life. Certainly it can be a relationship, but it can also indicate change or transformation within just about any aspect of your life, okay? But this change in the wheel of fortune has turned as a result of you closing a chapter in your life, okay? But we're going to clarify further for my dear Aries moving into June. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my Aries moving into June. What is the Yule about for my dear Aries? You guys had two Tower cards and two Death cards come up in your reading. This is going to be a very eventful month for you. There's going to be a lot of changes happening. Nothing to be feared. Remember, you have the 10 of Pentacles tarot here. So this change is invoking some type of stability, okay? Material stability within your life. So there is nothing to fear, okay? Because it is certain that you are rebirthing something, okay, within your life. All right, but we're going to clarify the Yule for my dear Aries. Aries, 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 what's going on with you this month? Please clarify, dear Spirit, the Yule tarot for my dear Aries moving into the month of June. Okay? And we have the King of Wands. So this, whatever this change is, it was initiated by a male figure. This could be a fire sign. This could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, okay? This could be you, dear Aries, all right? Something that you did perhaps, or something that somebody else did. And even if this person is not a fire sign, they may have fire energy highly indicated in their charts. Nonetheless, it seems like the masculine energy has kicked off change, which closed a chapter somewhere in your life, which initiated or kicked off the change tarot. The wheel is turning in your favor. This further confirms that no matter what hard times you're going through right now, Aries, the wheel of fortune is changing upwards. And if you've been feeling down, those I want to say those cookies, I don't know why I want to say cookies. Though that fortune is about to change because the wheel is turning upward for you, okay? So, you know, sometimes it's not easy to embrace change. I want you to check this out as well, because this is further confirmation. The thing that I notice is the circular pattern in each card, okay? The 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Earth in this rendition shows a circle of human beings holding hands, and the wheel is also in that circle pattern, which tells me the world is going to turn up for you if you've been going through a hard time. That's a synchronistic or a synchronicity that we should acknowledge. Not to be forgotten, I did drop this card out and I want to come back to it. It's the Fool Tarot. This is about taking a new risk. This is the natural outcome after transformation, okay? Taking a new risk and going on new adventures, all right? This guy has a smile on his face, okay? Again, further confirming the 10 of rainbows energy, all right? And he is ready to take risks in life and go on a new adventure. So this could come into play this month for you as well. There may be opportunity to go on a new adventure for you, dear Aries, moving into June. All right? All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards to bless your overall reading and see if we may harness more insight on your month ahead, dear Aries. So bear with me. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for Aries, the energies that will be in play. Please clarify, Lord. Bless this overall reading for my dear Aries moving into the month of June. Okay. This is find and hold your own power. So what this card tells me is that some of my dear Aries may have been looking to someone else perhaps for stability in some area in their life. You know, maybe they feel more comfortable allowing other people to hold power. But this is not just an Aries thing. This definitely is a situation that happens to the best of us. And as a Leo, twin flame, I can tell you I've been there. You know, thinking that somebody else, you know, can bring me happiness. All right? So this card is a reminder that you have to find and hold your own power, okay? You have to stop giving your power away to others. Have the self-confidence and stand firm. Do you know when you do that, that others will be inspired by your strength and commitment, dear Aries? That's what this card is coming here to say. In order to be the best you, you have to be true to who you are, all right? Because that's what you were put here to be, dear Aries. You were here to be that unique, that beautiful, that outspoken, that outgoing, that fiery sign that you are. So no matter what change is happening in your life, you have opportunity to start anew, okay? You have opportunity to rebirth, to change things, and to make life go per what you really want. Do you understand that you're never going to be happy in your life if you ascribe to aspects or people or situations that are not what you truly want? You're going to find problems with them. You're going to find problems within certain situations and circumstances because you have settled for something that you don't truly want in this life. So when you find and hold your own power, you take your power back, and not only do you free yourself, you free others from even wasting their time with you because you know what you want. You take control and you become your creator in this life, dear Aries. All right, let's pull a second oracle just to clarify, find and hold your own power for my dear Aries moving into the month of June 2019. Please clarify. Magic is alive. Ask your divine child. This tells me that, you know, some of my dear, or most all of you guys, okay? There's something, see, when we were born into this world, we came into this world innocent, okay? We were not influenced by hurt and the pain of this world, okay? So something in this month is telling you to remember the innocence of your youth, okay? That you are able to find some magical aspect that happened or occurred during your childhood, perhaps, if you really meditate and reflect on it, okay? This is where your power resides. Something that you learned in childhood, it really influenced who you are internally until we got lost in this world, okay? When I say we, I'm not an Aries, but, you know, we all got lost in this world trying to find our way or remember who we are, all right? But something in your childhood empowered you, and you have to find that power, and you have to hold on to it, okay? You know, and when you have to question something, ask that question with a sense of lightheartedness. You need to adopt unhindered enthusiasm of youth to open free flow of ideas and answers from your guides and guardians. Keep your childlike wonder and imagination active while living in the world. Do not be afraid to dream, dear Aries, okay? Do not be afraid to dream. That's about authenticity. Go back to your, when you are authentic, you draw exactly what you want in this life, okay? You're no longer afraid of closing chapters because you are ready to manifest, all right, what is true for you, what brings that stability, that sense of stability, that completion, that unity that you desire in your life. All right? So before I go, I'm going to pull the Rumi Oracle for my dear Aries. It's been a pleasure reading for you guys, dear Aries. Just based on the last reading and this reading that I've done for you, I'm understanding that you guys, may be going through a rough period this month, but understand that these energies are very temporary. Energies are always flowing, okay? They're always flowing, dear Aries. So, just breathe, and you're going to make it through. You're going to be all right. There's the promise there. You have 2 tens, by the way, okay? Completion of a cycle and stability. And completing that sense of happiness within your life, okay? So don't forget that, dear Aries. No matter what, situation you may be going through, all right? Let's clarify. Let's go ahead on and pull the Rumi Oracle. Dance of the Divine Feminine. And I will be reading these oracles from the Elena Fairchild guidebook. So be sure to subscribe, like, share, so that you stay abreast on your readings as they come out. I'm very excited about sharing this reading with you. I love the Rumi Oracle. I just realized my videos were way too long, including it on this video. So look out for it by subscribing. And I'll see you this month. I'll also be completing a mid-month update that will come out around mid-month. It'll be a very short snippet just to look at your progress during the month. And I will also be introducing this month a pick a card read, and depending on how you guys like it, I may do more moving forward. So much love and blessings to you, dear Aries. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next month.